kitchen. Oops. But, right now, we just have the one in the kitchen at least. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to finish doing dishes before stream, and I kind of forgot. That's okay. I forgot my extra phone. One sec. And some water. This water is important. Oh, I meant to put this in the fridge too. Wow, I fucked up. That's okay. So I made rice today because the meal prep is going to be fried rice, and so you generally want to use day-old rice, but I didn't have day-old rice, so I made some rice earlier today, and I was going to pop it in the fridge, and then I kind of forgot. That's okay. I'm just fluffing it really quick. There we go. I'm just gonna toss this in the fridge for now, for when we're ready to start meal prepping. And then it'll be as close to day-old rice as I can make it. Alright, so just warm rice that fucks up. Yeah, that's true. So it'll be chilled at least by the time I get to the food, as I have to start the bread real quick. So I normally, when I do my sourdough loaves, I've been putting my oven at 450, and my loaves have been coming out not as good. So I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna see what they've been coming out good, just not as good as they could be. So I'm gonna look at different recipes to see what their recommendations are. I know a lot of them have like 500. I don't want to put my oven at 500. So I'm just looking to see what the general consensus is. I hate it when a jump to recipe button does not work. Where is it? Because it's all fermented, it's all shaped and rested, proofed. It literally just needs to go in the fridge or in the oven. So this recipe says to preheat your oven to 550. Nah. I don't want to go that hot because I ain't trying to pay the highest electricity bill. Dough needs to be right too. Yeah, the dough is right. It should be. Should be. I don't know. I've only been having difficulties with my inclusion loaves. I mean, they're still coming out tasting good. They're just dense, and I'm pretty sure that's my fault because I think I'm over fermenting them. But this one isn't over fermented. Neither of these ones are. So it could be fine. So this one is starting out at 500 and then turning down to 475. Okay. Let's see this recipe. Checking all the recipes to see what their general consensus is. I might just end up with starting at 475 and going down to 450 because that's what I've done. And not change too many things because I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong, and if I change too many things, then I'm not gonna know what I changed. Uh, where is it? Instructions, shape, warm bake 500. And then this one, oh wait, no, this one's to preheat the Dutch oven and then decrease the baking temperature to 450, bake for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, take the top of the Dutch oven and off and continue baking for 20 more minutes. Okay, let's try this. I'm not gonna preheat my Dutch oven for 20 minutes at 500 degrees. I'm just gonna have it preheating in the oven as it gets to 450 and call it good because I am lazy. So let's do the 450 for 25 minutes and then take the lid off and another 25 minutes. Or another 20 minutes. Okay, 25, then 20 at 450 the whole time. That is more reasonable. That is what we're doing. So let me get my Dutch oven ready. Damn. I think I have a second Dutch oven, but I don't remember. As I normally have been using my loaf pan. Come with me. Come with me, chat. We're gonna see if I have another Dutch oven. Don't remember if I have it. We're gonna go up here. Like it ain't nothing. My close. I'm gonna close this lid. Okay. There's spooters in here. I don't like going in here. Got it.
Oh, yay! Pretty flower! Bake Chris 62 just resubscribed for 67 months. Nice spot, leech lol.
Thanks. Oh, hi, Chris. Thank you for the resub for 67 months. 6-7? Thank you, Chris. Thanks for the booty compliment. Close. There. Alright, I'm back. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Homegrown Nessie, yes. Yes. Okay, is this... I don't know if this dojo is big enough. I didn't realize that this Dutch oven was actually smaller than this one. I didn't know that. I've had them. I need to wash this one, clearly. This is my camping one. It's okay. I think it'll be a fine size still. I'll just do my longer loaf in here and then my round loaf in here. And we'll be good. The same to me. This one's taller and a little wider. That's okay. I just need to wash this one. But I'm gonna do a double Dutch oven. See how this goes. Normally I just do a loaf pan in my Dutch oven. I'm gonna do double Dutch oven this time. See what happens. We're experimenting, because why not? There's a lot of dust and stuff on it because this one's used a lot for camping. Well, I haven't been camping in a while, but when I did go camping, I would use this one for camping. But now this one actually looks better, in better shape than my other one. Double Dutch oven. Oh god, that sounds like a naughty term. How are you, Chris? How is the WrestleMania? Do you not know what that is? I don't remember. I don't think I want to know. There's so many terms I just don't remember them. And it's probably for the best. Very disappointing. That's okay. I'm used to disappointing people. Listen, I have a very limited memory. So I try to like remember things that benefit me. Oh, WrestleMania was very disappointing. Damn. I'm sorry. That sucks. All right. 2 Dutch ovens ready to go. This one is fine. All right. So now we're gonna put these in. Oh, this poor rack is gonna be so heavy. Have fun. Ooh, we're gonna have to like be strategic with how we have these in here. There we go. I don't know how it's gonna be with 2 baking at the same time in Dutch ovens. But that's what experimenting's for. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna preheat it to 475 And then once it's preheated, before I put the doughs in, I'm gonna put it down to 450. So there we go. Happens when we're under the covers. Right, that you're under, don't let you out the. Oh, okay. I thought that's what it was, but I didn't want to be wrong. Also, no thank you. That's stinky. Alright, so these are my loaves. Everything inside of you that you wish you could be. So this one is the apple one. That's the one I'm most worried about with leaking and stuff. And then this is just a plain one, so not a thing to worry about. I guess we'll see if they turn out horrible or not. Alright, so for the apple one, I'm going to do a parchment paper. Ooh, you know what? I almost forgot to put a pan under it. I didn't wash my pans. This will help stop them from getting super dark underneath. Yeah, clearly something that I don't really need to know. Okay. I don't need to put this under the normal loaf. I'm just strictly only putting it under the apple one because that one's probably gonna leak and I would love to have less of a mess to clean up. Okay, so I need my little thingies, my little slings. What do I have in here? Oh, I have a little baster brush. Alright, so this one gets the long one, this one gets the round one. Alright. And then be like this, probably. Alright. Always line it up and then flip it over. Ooh, this one's leaking. Oh, I'm gonna have to wash this one. Oh, and it got in, it leaked into the banneton too. Shit. Don't know. I'm gonna clean my banneton. I'm just gonna rinse it off right now and then leave it out to dry. And then hopefully it'll be okay. I don't want it to get all moldy. Okay. Hopefully my banneton will dry. Put some extra flour on top of this. This is strictly the only one I'm worried about right now. So I'm gonna put extra flour on top. I don't have a thing to make it like a coating, a light coating. Putting a little extra flour where it's like has a hole. God. It's leaking so bad. Oh my god. I'm not even kidding. Oh, we're gonna dump some of this leakage into the sink. I shouldn't have had it from in the fridge for so long. Cold proofing, but I wanted to do it on stream. Because the longer the sugar sat, the more wet everything got. That's gonna be fun to clean up later. That's okay. All right. I don't know how this one's gonna come out. I don't have a lot of hope for this loaf. I'm gonna be honest. All right. That one's gonna be a fun time. This one gonna be fine because that's just a normal loaf. All right. This is gonna be a good old time. All right, let's score these so that they're ready to go into the oven when the timer goes off. This one is not gonna be fun, so let's just do this one real quick. We're just gonna do one down the middle. Okay. And then I'm just gonna do a little boop, 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 boop. And then boop, boop. Something like that. Good enough. Doesn't need to be fancy. I don't care. It's just normal bread. I feel like I have cut too short today. Okay. All right, that one's scored. Good to go. This one. So this one already has a hole on this side. So I'm gonna go with the hole and just make it bigger because why not? Okay. And then we'll just do like a couple little boop. These looks horrible. Very uneven little slits there. Just gonna give in to that hole that was already there. That score. Good enough. Good enough. I now got apple all over my plate. Love that. Okay. Perfect. I'm just gonna have this over here drying. All right. I'm gonna wait for the oven to preheat and then toss these in and probably make it. I kind of wish I scored them in a different spot. Or at least the apple one. I'm gonna put the apple on this sheet. Gonna move this over into this sheet. That's gonna leak. There we go. Alright, this can hang out over here until the oven's preheated. This one. Just chill here, I guess. That's fine. Don't need any more flour. I do need to feed my starter. I need to feed Rosie. Alrighty. I was gonna put these away, but I'm actually gonna need them for the loaves when the loaves come out. So set these aside. The loaves. Put this in here for now, but I'm gonna use it later. I'm just trying to get shit out of the way. I don't need this. I almost threw this away. I'm okay, I swear. I'm all here today. Yeah, I don't think the apple one's gonna look pretty, but I think it's gonna taste delicious. So the apple one, I did brown sugar, cinnamon, and apple slices. So that should taste real yummy. It'll be like a dessert loaf. On a work night, I always stream on Sunday. I just started later because I was watching Master Baker. I'm just salty. Gotta go back to work tomorrow and I have to sleep very soon. Fair. I gotta sleep soon too. I have to get all this done within 2 hours. Which shouldn't be too bad, I think. I'm not really making a lot of stuff. Like, we'll be fine. Putting away the dishes. Oh, stabbed myself. Putting away the dishes that I washed this morning. Because there's a dish that I need to wash. Okay. How you do? I'm good. How is you? Did you overall like your vacation? Do you feel like it went by too fast? I feel like it went by so fast. For you? Because, like, for me, it felt like your vacation was quick. Okay. So, I do need to make my coffee creamer, but I just realized the kids had milk. I think I have enough milk. What's the date? The 19th? This will be fine. I don't care. I'll have it. I'll have this coffee creamer finished by the end of the week anyway. Okay. So for coffee creamer, it's easy peasy. I need the pot that I put all my rice in. Son of a beach. What smells like it's burning? It's probably that pan underneath. Okay, whatever. Here. What streak? 15 stream streak. Yo, Wonder likes me. Let's go. I'm fine. Just kind of down, like I said, because I gotta work tomorrow. It was great. I really enjoyed it. But like you said, it feels like it was 3 days. I feel like I barely got to enjoy it. Yeah, it felt so quick. But I guess it makes sense. Like last week just went by really quick for me. Okay, I need this pot. for my creamer. I guess I can just use the other pot. Okay, I'm just using the other pot. Alright. I'm jumble-minded right now. I'm gonna use this giant pot for creamer. Super unnecessary. I only have like 3 pots. Besides my Dutch ovens. Okay. Tip flies when you're having fun, getting drunk, and being lewd. True. Need my handy dandy rubber spatula that I always end up using. I think it was this one. I need the lid. The lid fell in. Oh my god. Sweetened condensed milk is so messy. I just need you to stop. Okay. Put in my sweetened condensed milk. Alright. Alright. There. That's in there. And now it's just 1 3/4 cup of milk. I've made coffee creamer so much that I remembered the measurements. Boom. Okay. Now, let's put this on a burner on a medium low heat and let it do its own thing. Burner. Putting it at 2.6. That is. Okay. Milk back. Okay, I gotta wash my coffee creamer thing. My creamer craft. Care. Craft. I don't know what it's called. Crafe? I don't know. My creamer jar. Creamer, I barely even know her. Holds back comment. Okay. This. Right, I'll clean. It's just this thing. All clean. That I use for my creamer. Alright, so Now that we got the creamer going, in the oven preheating for the bread, we're going to start the fried rice. Rather, swallows comment. Hey yo. Okay, so I don't really have much to work with for fried rice, but I have carrots, so I'm gonna chop some of those up to put in there. I have onion. I have eggs. Eggs. And let's see if I have any veggies in the freezer. Oh wait, I have some mixed vegetables, and there's actually carrots in here. If I'm gonna use these. Frozen. When does these expire? Oh, they expired last year. I don't think we're gonna use these ones. We're just gonna work with the fresh ones I have. Because I don't have any others. Okay. That's okay. Those are the only veggies I have in my freezer. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut up some onion and some carrots for my fried rice. If they are love, Victoria, go for a good time. Somehow. If I get so too loud, and you like me now. Okay. I think just this half onion will be fine. And just gonna dice them. Leave them like a little bigger dicing because I like tasting my onions. Okay. A couple pieces didn't get chopped. Alright, there we go. Pieces of onion diced up. It's a lot of onion, but I like onion. And this is my meal prep. Nobody else's. Strictly mine. And onions cooked down. Because I'm having apples as my breakfast this week because I don't have any bananas. Because you have to buy more vegetables. I do. Hi Brian, how's it going? I have to decide what vegetables I want to get. Okay. Fine, I got carrots and onions. It's good enough. The Batmab. Let's wonder. The Batmab. To a map, not even a man. Damn. Feels bad. I had to work at 7 a.m. Poor brain. That sucks. I'm sorry you had to work at 7 a.m. So like I have a TikTok that comes on my ooh, okay. So now it's preheated. I'm gonna switch it to 450 before I open the oven so it doesn't try to do it again. Okay. Anyway, there's a TikTok that comes on my For You page every now and then. And it's like a bikini barista chick. And the money that they make in a day is insane. They make like $400 a day off of tips. And I'm like, damn, is there a bikini barista place near me? Like, I'll be a bikini barista. I think I'm too old to do that, I'm gonna be honest, but it's like a good time. Just saying. Yeah. Bounce. Hopefully that doesn't fall, because if I try to catch that, I am going to burn myself. Fuck. You know what? Shit. I didn't think this through, because, okay, that's going in second. Okay. Don't let me try to catch something if it falls. Right. Boom. And it's now or never. I'm just gonna toss that one in the oven. So it's out of my way. Right, now this one. Um, all right, she's in. I get a lot of paper in there. All right. Okay, it said 25 minutes at 450, so we're gonna do 25 minutes. Start. Okay, what I missed? On Instagram, I sometimes get this insanely hot girl that makes pizza. Nice. But like, I don't know. I I know the like the Hooters girls and the Twin Peaks girls, they have like super strict like restriction kind of things. Um, I don't know if the bikini baristas do. I don't think they do. But I think like I know the Hooters girls, I think, get inspected at the beginning of every shift, which is kind of insane. Random fights in SpongeBob cartoons? That sounds horrible. Mine has a bunch of lewd stuff, and then it has a bunch of relationship stuff, and it has a bunch of bikini baristas, apparently. Um, and then there's some streamer stuff. Oh, and sourdough. Can't forget sourdough stuff. I have like I go from wholesome sourdough content to like extremely lewd content in the next scroll. It's pretty eventful. I enjoy my feed. Hot girls, very lewd stuff, kitties, art, video games, VTubers, and technology. See? Life's about balance. Um okay. Let's look up a recipe real quick. We're gonna look up oh, what was it called? Gar garlic chicken fried rice. I don't know the recipe that I had on my phone. That phone. Okay, this one has a good rating, so let's just read this recipe. I didn't have everything for the last one, but I like to see what they recommend. They always recommend oyster sauce. I don't have oyster sauce. Um, okay. We're just gonna go with the recipe I saw for a split second. I think I can wing it from there and work with what I have. Okay, so the recipe I saw, I need to dice my chicken. We're just gonna dice raw chicken next to my vegetables. They're all getting cooked anyways. I don't care. Don't come at me. So, uh, with the chicken, this, we cut it up and we're gonna coat it in cornstarch. I believe I have, yeah. Um, so then when I cook it, it can get a nice crisp layer on the outside. Say how often Instagram allows dildos on it. Yeah, considering it's like a partner of Facebook. But I don't know. Maybe Facebook has some naughty stuff on it. I just don't use Facebook in those ways. Um, I'm just doing these in like little, kind of like 1-inch cubes ish. Not my headphones falling forward while I'm trying to cut raw chicken. Bad timing, bro. Guys, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. There you go. Me neither, yeah. No fun. Ooh. Alright. With all the chicken. Wash my hands. Okie dokie. So now, with the chicken, stir my creamer so that all the sugar doesn't burn to the bottom, because that would be bad. The real Slim Shady, please stand up. So, salt. I don't want to do too much salt because I am going to put some garlic salt. Feels sad that I get so excited whenever I hear someone say they need to wash their hands. Oh, that is sad. That shouldn't be a sad thing to hear. Or like an exciting thing to hear. That should just be like a normal thing. Mostly men have never washed their hands. Oh, I know. There's a lot of men that just like don't wash their hands and it's gross. Gross. Okay. Especially after the bathroom, yeah. Just imitating someone. The real Slim Shady, please stand up. Okay, so I did garlic powder and then I'm doing a little bit of ginger. And then garlic salt. Okay. then, thing I hate the most after starting to use public restrooms, I listen for the sink and judge everyone that doesn't wash. Fair. Luckily, everyone that I've heard in the bathroom, for me, has washed their hands. I haven't had anybody that hasn't washed their hands. Okay, I'm putting cornstarch in here. I don't know how much to put in. I'm using my hands to mix it all together because it's easier. I should have mixed all the spices in it first before adding the cornstarch. Noted for next time. But okay. It's almost rare to hear someone wash. That's really sad. I wash my hands so much that my hands just get extremely dry. Like, if you see someone with dry hands, it's either they're just extremely dehydrated or they just wash their hands a ton. Okay, hopefully that's coated enough. After just being in the bathroom, oh yeah, I don't know, I have a thing with my hands, and if they feel like remotely dirty in any sense, I have to wash them. Now, what we're gonna do is get out this pan. This one's perfect for fried rice because it's nice and big. All right, so first we're gonna preheat it. Okay. Just this side. Okay, start preheating that, and then once it's preheated, we're gonna do some oil, and then we're gonna toss in the chicken that's been coated in cornstarch and other spices. And then once the chicken's done, we put the chicken to the side, and then we add in garlic and saute the garlic. We'll probably saute the onions at the same time. Now that I think about it, I might actually saute the onions and carrots first, and then we'll saute the garlic. Garlic takes less time to saute, and then and we'll push them to the side of the pan, and then we'll put in the eggs, and then after that we put in the rice, and then it's all the spices for chicken fried rice, and then we're done. It's easy, but easy. And then we'll have our food meal prepped. I'm also going to be putting in ginger when I put in the garlic. So those. And I got soy sauce. I don't have any oyster sauce, unfortunately. So I cannot add that to my fried rice. Only thing I have is mirin and teriyaki sauce. So, okay. I think I found a way to pet Mocha that he really likes, so he's been starting to jump on me more often. I'm in my office chair. He's been pulling his claws out to try and climb like me again, like he did when he was a kitten. Aw, cute. Very nice, very nice. All right, check on this creamery because it might be ready to pull off the heat. Yeah. Okay, so the creamer is ready to go off the heat. I'm gonna. Oh, my spoon almost fell in there. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of cinnamon while it's hot. Now that I think about it. The cinnamon kind of just chunks up at the top, but I don't care. It adds a little cinnamon flavor to my creamer and I like it. I've been digging it. Okay. Good. Good enough. Don't fall in, spatula. I need my tablespoon. Painful but cute. Yeah, you know, you gotta make sacrifices sometimes. I get it. There. Alrighty. So you can take off the heat. Kind of makes it look like a vanilla bean creamer because the cinnamon speckles just float on top. Okay, speaking of vanilla, don't fall. I add in 2 tablespoons of vanilla. So the recipe calls for vanilla bean and then a tablespoon of vanilla. I don't have any vanilla beans, so I just always do 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and it always ends up perfect for me. So, yeah. And then I just mix in the vanilla. And I put this to the side to cool down. And the creamer is made. I just need to put it in the jar, which I will be doing once it cools down a bit. It is too hot right now. Here. I couldn't wash it this morning. I didn't have a room to wash all my dishes. Alrighty, we got 3 minutes until the dough is, or the bread is ready to get the lid taken off. And then it goes in for another 20 minutes. And then the chicken's ready to go into here once this is preheated enough, which is almost ready. I do have sesame oil, but I don't know. I guess I'll use it. I'm just using the rest of it so I can finish it up and get it out of my cabinet because I'm trying to finish things up so that when I move, I have less to worry about. You don't want to sacrifice your legs. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sacrifice to your legs to the mocha god. There we go. Okay. Now, just pop the chicken in here. It should sizzle. And if it doesn't, then it's not hot enough and I failed. It's sizzling. We're good. Get out of that bowl. Okay. Not sizzling as much as I'd like it to sizzle, but it's still sizzling. Good enough. Got the chicken in there, started to cook. And it should hopefully get like crispy from the cornstarch. That's the hope anyway. I don't know. I haven't done it like this in a long time. Actually, I haven't done a fried rice in a good while. So we'll see. If it comes out like ass, then I don't. Then I'm just gonna have ass for lunch all week. Okay, 30 seconds until the lids need to come off the bread. And then we wait another 20 minutes. Four, three, two, one. No alarm for you. Get fucked. Okay. Oh my god, it smells like apple pie. You see it? They look pretty. Okay, I think I slit the that one a little too deep because it looks a little funky, but that's okay. Okay, now we need another 20 minutes to cool it off. Kinda. Yeah, I didn't want to take them out because I can't have it lose temperature. So you guys got a little sneak peek. So that was all I could do. Trying to see if these are ready to stir, and I don't think they are because they're sticking. I feel like when it's ready, it stops sticking. I need the dishes, but I gotta watch this chicken. Yeah, it's already almost 10. It's already almost 8. I gotta end stream by 9, so I'm like trying to get everything done in time. I don't have to end it by 9, but I usually prefer to end it by 9, so then I have plenty of time to unwind before I go to sleep. Try and work out, eat dinner, do dishes, take a shower, and take meds. Dang. Busy, busy. I already, like, I cleaned my house this morning, so I was really happy about that because it's one less thing that I gotta worry about. I even, like, vacuumed some crevices and corners and stuff that had some, like, stuff that my robot vacuum couldn't get to. So I was pretty happy about that. That's something that people always put off. And people being me, I always put off like vacuuming all those like crevices and stuff that you can't really get to easily while vacuuming. Where you have to like pull up the wand. Must be really quick. Should probably sleep as early as possible since I haven't had to wake up by a certain time for like 9 days. Yeah, that is true. I feel like whenever I try to sleep earlier, I always can't. I just can't sleep. And if I just like say fuck it and give in, then I end up sleeping better. I just stay up late. And I'm like, no, I can't be doing that though. Okay, toss this chicken. It's doing the sounds that I was waiting for. I think. Yeah, it's getting a nice brown crisp on it. Let's go. What I want to see. Okay. Now I just spread it out again and let it get another nice crisp layer. Okay. Get a nice crisp layer there, chicken. Okay. Trying to hurry and get all my end of day tasks done and Pokopia before I log off. I see. That's what it is. Okay, I understand. I used to do that when I played Animal Crossing. It's like, no, I can't go to bed yet. I have to finish this thing in Animal Crossing. But like, Animal Crossing was really strict on times and stuff. So it would be like, I don't even remember the times anymore, but it'd be like, oh, the shop refreshes at this time, or like the turnips are for sale at this time. Blah, blah, so I have to be ready. Remember buying all the turnips? God, that was a thing. One of those, I'm building a house and it won't be done till tomorrow, and a stack of iron to smelt, but it takes forever. So put a stack and start building before bed, so be done when I wake up, sort of thing. Ah, okay. Yup. I get it. I do the same thing on games where it's like time based like that or something. Just like Animal Crossing, but less stressful than AC. A little more chill and relaxed. Oh, nice. Okay. Here, I can turn the oven light on for you guys, and maybe you guys can see what's going on. Maybe. Light. The light sucks ass. Never mind. The door is just like super dark. And it's not even that it's dirty, it's just dark. It is a little dirty, but not dirty to where you shouldn't be able to see. The light's just ass. Minecraft part of it too, so there's always stuff to do. There. Trying to get some of my dishes done tonight so I have less to do tomorrow after work. I feel like I always, on Sundays, with my cooking streams, I end up leaving a lot of dishes. And then Monday, after work, like, I come home and I have to wash a bunch of dishes and figure out dinner and blah blah blah. And I'm like, why do I do this to myself? Why don't I just do the dishes on stream? So then I don't have as much to worry about on Monday. And I can just relax and unwind. And like having a lot of dirty dishes gives me anxiety. So that doesn't help either. I can't just ignore them. Do I need to yell at my wife? Why do you have medical bills? Because I've been going to the doctor. I've been a good girl. I've been actually going to the doctor. But, like, going to the doctor is expensive. I have insurance. It's just... That bill is literally just one doctor visit. A 5-minute phone call, by the way. 5-minute phone call giving me test results. Not hurt or sick? Nope, not hurt or sick. I am a healthy girly pop. I'm on medication now. And I am getting everything good that I needed. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a bad thing. It's just expensive to go to the doctor. That's all. Ow. No. Chicken sticking. Stop sticking. I literally put oil in here. But it just deciding to be mean and stick. It's fun. Love that for me. Fine. Fine. Okay, the chicken's almost done. I'm gonna put a little bit more oil. Just a light drizzle to help with the sticking. Get back in there. Only cost you an arm and leg to fix your other arm. It's not that bad, true. I don't know. I don't get it because, like, even if you're healthy, it's still expensive. But also, like, having to pay to get your test results just baffles me. 100 and like pretty much $50, $150 to get test results is insane to me. Yeah, I'm wasting their 5 minutes. 5 minutes of their life talking to me saying, hey, your test results came back good. This is the only thing that we need to uh, look at. I'm going to prescribe you this medication. Just take this daily, and we're going to check your labs again in 3 months, and we'll see what we want to do from there. Like, literally, that's it. That was the whole conversation. Like, okay, sounds good. $145. Give it to me. Like, what? I want a soda, but it's too late to have caffeine. Water. Yay. To be sitting and waiting for their next appointment. True. That means that her next appointment was probably, I think my appointment was at 4. Her next appointment was probably 4:30. So, like, you probably just got the chill then until her next appointment. I should have been like, wait, we're being on the phone for this full appointment time because I need to get my money's worth. Let me just ask you like any possible question I can think of real quick. Okay, I think the chicken's cooked. Not as crispy as I'd like it to be yet, but I don't want to wait any longer. So I think we're gonna call it good there. I'm just gonna put it back in this bowl that I just washed. All right, now our chicken is good. Now we're gonna heat up some oil, just some avocado oil, and then I'm gonna toss in the onions and carrots. Can you just bring up a question you have? You know, just bring up a question you have. I mean, I can. I ask her all the questions I can think of. Um, but that doesn't mean that like it's like such a quick like in and out that I just sometimes can't even think of a question. Any additional questions? I'm bad with doctors. I'm bad in social situations, but I'm bad with doctors. I never know what to ask. Also, hi. Yeah, no, like I assume the US medical works the same way except for obviously like insurance and stuff. I assume. I don't know. It's just expensive, that's all. Whenever at any point in the night you have a question, write it down on your phone, ask the doctor, review it that day, remove anything you don't want, need, ask for it. Yeah, I've been told to do that many of times. Haven't done that yet. One day I will. I promise. One day. One day I'll do that. I'm putting this cutting board in the dishwasher actually, so that I don't have to worry about it. House is being built, materials being smelted. It's time for bed. Okay. Be my therapist until my time's up. That would be funny. Just like, yeah, you're my therapist now. Night night, Wonder. Sleep tight. Good luck at work tomorrow. Well, I don't have very many more doctor's appointments anyways. I have one, the first week of May. And then after that, I don't have one till June. Like the end of June. And then hopefully, oh, and then they're gonna have to go over the results and to this blood test in June. So then there's probably gonna be another one. And then hopefully I'm done with doctor's appointments until next year. After that. Labs to get done this week for doctor and then wait for results from doctor. Yeah. I have to get labs done in June. My next appointment is just checking my IUD that I got to make sure that it's in the right spot. Or still in the right spot, anyways. That's my timer for my bread. Guys, I'm nervous as hell. I'm nervous for my bread. It looks pretty. This one kind of split a little bit more than I'd like, but it looks pretty. Fuck me. Okay, go back. Go back for now until I find a spot for you. Is this too hot? No, this has been out for a bit. Creamer needs to move. Alright. Ooh. It looks good. It looks pretty. I think it's done, hopefully. I don't have a thermometer. It's gonna be May. Alright. Okay. Oh, she looks beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm nervous for it. It'll turn out great. She looks pretty. She's just gonna be messy. Oh. So this one is the apple cinnamon loaf. See how the apples are like exploding out of it a little? But, you know, it looks pretty. I need to knock on the bottom to make sure it's done.
Chia.
Okay. Sounds done to me. And the bottom looks good. It doesn't look too dark. Okay. That's the apple cinnamon loaf. That can just hang out in there. This one is the normal loaf. Ugh. Interesting way to test. Oh, that's how you're supposed to test bread. This is the normal loaf. Okay. Good. Done. And also it doesn't look too dark on the bottom, so we're good. So you knock on the bottom, and if it sounds like it's hollow, then it's a way to check to see if it's done. I don't know the logic behind it or anything. My onions are overcooking a little. My bad. I gotta turn this down. I forgot to turn it down after the chicken. Onions are fine. They just, some of them kind of ended up sticking because I was busy with the bread. Okay. The thermometer, whatever temp recipes say. Yeah, I don't have a thermometer. The downside of getting a divorce. Everything that you used to have for cooking is cut in half. And then you just decide if you want to put the time into buying some of this stuff again. And I just never did. I've never needed a thermometer badly enough. Yeah, well, I mean, with sourdough, you do technically want to get to like, I think it was 210. I could be completely wrong. I think the desired temp is 210, maybe, but it's okay. Throwing in the garlic and ginger. We're not going to talk about the layer of burnt on stuff on the bottom of this pan. That's okay. That is a future me problem. Be glad that you can't see that. You don't need to see inside this pan right now. It does not look pretty. Okay, put this away because I don't need it anymore. Found that with fish and chicken, using thermometer and pulling out as soon as it hits goes to about temp is very helpful in keeping very juicy and tasty. Oh yeah, for sure. I just usually guess. And it works out. I would not recommend other people do that. Just what I do. Okay, I'm putting butter in here. And then I'm gonna take some eggies. Taking two. Okay. Oh, I dropped the shell. That's funny. Okay. And then two. I might do a third just for the protein. I'm just gonna mix these real quick. Yeah, fuck it. I'm doing a third. Give me that protein. I will. I'll buy one eventually. Because that would come in handy for sure. It's just the only times I ever usually use food thermometers is like on holidays when I'm making like a whole turkey or a whole ham. And I usually end up celebrating holidays at my ex's house. So I make a dinner for them there. And so I have my meat thermometer there. So I haven't needed to use it here. Very upset you missed WrestleMania. I'm not upset at all. I don't watch wrestling. If I watch wrestling, it's so that I can look at the women. That is my reason for watching wrestling if I ever watch it. Strictly to watch the women. Okay, the eggies are cooked. Now I'll mix them in with my veggies. And then pour the chicken back in. A lot of food here. This might feed me for more than a week. That's why I love chicken fried rice, because cheap and filling. Okay. And then this is 2 cups of rice that I made this morning. Oh no! Rip. Why is the oven so hot? Get back in there. I got rays everywhere. Okay. Mix in. Everything's so hot. Okay. Turkey chicken, cook it nice and fast. Spatchcock it, so worth it. Also, don't overcook the other fries that way. And then wings, which will always overcook. It's soy sauce, by the way. I'll add the spices in a second. I just need to stir this, and I need this. Handle's hot. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on making this real quick. Trying not to burn my dinner. Well, not my dinner, my lunches. Okay. There, we got fried rice. Well, something resembling fried rice. I need to try this so I know what spices I need to put in. Need more soy sauce. I don't have any oyster sauce, sorry. I know that's a great addition. Okay. I normally would put more butter in, but I'm trying to watch what I eat a little. Since this is for my lunches, I'm not gonna add any butter. I'm gonna add pepper. And then I don't want to add more salt because soy sauce already has a lot of salt, even though this one's a low sodium one. I like to add ginger. And then I like to add garlic powder. And onion powder. I almost did cream of tartar. Okay, I need to move this back to the back of the thing because it was right where the onion powder was. That would have been so bad. Onion powder. There it is. I would have been so sad if I accidentally put cream of tartar in my fried rice. I'm just gonna turn that off. Everything in here is done cooking. Oh, I totally got a hair in here. I saw it for a second, but now it's gone. Oops. I didn't think I saw hair. Gone forever now. Where's my spoon? Okay, I want to try a piece with the chicken. Mmm. The chicken came out so good. Oh, yum. Oh, so good. Mmm. Yep. It's so good. Oh, I wish I was having this for dinner. That's delicious. Yum. Good boy, Autobot. Nice. All right. Let's fill up my meal prep containers. And then see how much we have left. Baby, you move your butt. All night long. Oops, don't make a mess. The dong. Need to mix my creamer. I hope I didn't get any rice in my creamer. That would suck. Imagine you just drinking your coffee and then you just get a rice in there. I was like, what? What? Dong. Creamer rice. Ew. I might have the perfect amount for like a week, so no rice dinner for me. Okay, I have leftover pizza that I can eat. Okay, I hope that's enough for a bowl. One more bowl. I think so. I might have to take some from these ones. little in here. I don't have 5 of these, I only have 4. It's hard to judge. Alright, perfect. Move, bread. Alright, 4 of them prepped. And then this extra one I'm just gonna put in a container. And this will be the 5th one for Friday. And I'll prep that later. Right. Perfect. That's enough. Might have to steal some from other days. A little bit of that, a little bit of that one. Bought it. I bought it. Okay, stealing from other days. I think that's good. I think that'll be enough food for me. Be fine. A little extra. I'd rather have too much extra than too little extra and then not have like a full thing to eat for lunch on Friday. I'd be very sad if I do not have a full lunch on Friday. Especially because it's leg day on Friday. I need to have a good amount of food. Alright, so this is kind of like what it looks like, by the way. It's nothing fancy, but it tastes so good. Put this pan in the sink to start soaking because I kind of burnt a layer on the bottom. It's fine. It'll come off. It always does. Depend on me. Okie dokie. Now I just need lids. There's 1, 2, 3. The round one. And then the 4th lid is over here. Alright. Right. This is for Fridays. Toss that in the back of the fridge. Shit. Okay. Alright. Then these ones we're gonna stack in the fridge. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Boom. Alright. Week's worth of foods, or week's worth of lunches made. Perfect. just get that later. Okay. I didn't use this lid. I'm just gonna put this back in the pantry. Alright. This can go in the sink. Put my spoon away. A little bit of cleanup here. Okay. A little bit of cleanup so it doesn't look as bad. Don't need my anxiety acting up at all because messes. That's not fun for me. Alright, time to pour the creamer in. Let's hope I don't fuck this up. The bigger pot, so I'm not used to it. Okay. No pressure, guys. Ooh, you see that? I didn't spill it all. Okay. 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 Now that's in the sink. This looks dry. The sleeve on it so I can put it back. I gotta be careful when I put that in because I saw a thing on TikTok the other day where someone was sleeving um their blade like the way I just did, and they cut their hand open. I had to get stitches. All right, and then I pretty much just like probably shake it beforehand because it's got cinnamon in it. So, but yeah, this is coffee creamer with vanilla and cinnamon. I'm just gonna leave the lid cracked open a bit though, because it's still a little warm. All right. Move that to the side as much as possible. Cool. Whatever you say I am. Better. Clean. Okay. Got chicken fried rice in the fridge. Got the breads made. What time is it? 8:23. Okay, we got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna finish up my prep stuff for tomorrow. So I got these eggs and some baggies. So I always take a muffin with me to work. You know what? I'm also going to take a cookie with me to work. A muffin and a cookie. And these are protein muffins, by the way. Banana protein muffins. I made them last stream. And then snickerdoodles. That came out not snickerdoodle-like, but that's okay. Pop them in my baggie. Those are my little snackies for work tomorrow. So those are ready for tomorrow. And then I also take an egg. I'll probably make more hard-boiled eggs tomorrow after work. I don't feel like making them tonight. So I'll leave this one in here so that I remember to make more hard-boiled eggs tomorrow. So then I just take my egg, cut it in half. I'm too lazy to use multiple dishes, so I cut them open in the bag. Okay, my butter dish is empty. Okay, I'm gonna wash it tomorrow. I'm gonna just put my butter over here so that I remember to wash it tomorrow. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this other stick of butter just chilling so that I actually have a regular stick of butter ready after I wash that. I wanna wash it right now. And my laziness is starting to kick in because I got everything else done. So just some pepper. These bags are a little different than what I'm used to. Okay, pepper. Salt. Right. And this will go with my lunch tomorrow. So I'll have eggs, hard-boiled eggs, and fried rice for my lunches. All right. It's been an hour since the bread came out of the oven. Otherwise, I would cut it to see how it is. Hope it's good. I cut this one too deep, unfortunately. You know what's funny? So I cut it lengthwise. This one was supposed to be like longer. And then it ended up stretching out further the opposite way because of how deep I cut it. It seems to have some pretty good spring to it. I think it actually, that one came out pretty good. This one, I feel like is pretty dense. Yeah, this one's gonna be dense. I can just tell. But I cannot cut them yet because they have to sit for an hour before you can cut them because they're still cooking on the inside. And if I cut them early, then they can be ruined. Okie dokie. This one's gotta go in my baggie that I take to work. I'm gonna bring that over there now before I forget. So I'll be real sad if I go to work and I have no protein muffins or cookies that I get to munch on. Okie dokie. The big loaf of bread. Yes. So these are the bread loaves. They look pretty damn good though, like, right? Damn. I can't wait to eat them. But yeah, I cannot cut into them yet. Unfortunately, otherwise I'd cut into them and show you guys. Okay, that's meal prepped. And is there anything else I have to do? I don't think so. So I think we're gonna go head back to the room. We can say goodbye. So I can start getting ready for bed. And relaxing. So that I'm ready for work.